Ball ends up on the wing to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 Jr. And with the shot clock running, he has 13. But a hammer from Cade with a screen from Isaiah Stewart. Inside to Stu, hooks it and hits the screen. 2 seconds, one. Cade with a shot. He hits it. 40. Cade to the lane, hooks on the run and hits it. Count that baby in a foul.
How is right because Mobley was right.
Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 gives it to Cade for a long gun that goes. And he had that all.
𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 got the mismatch, kept the dribble alive, and another dunk. That's 3 dunks. There's Cunningham. Lob! Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 with another. Cade, a little show and go. Finishes with the left hand at the rim.
Offensively here in the third quarter, up to 10 points. 𝗙𝗪𝗟𝗡𝗪 Jr. a prolific.
Said it before. His ability to put it on the floor because he's such a good outside shooter.
Rebound. Cade with the basketball. Cade no looks it to Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. What a pass. Cade to the basket. Shot won't fall. Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 jams on the stick back. Backs up against Rozier. Guns for 3. And it's through. You just saw that. Down the lane goes Malik Beasley. Cade ahead to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 Jr. They lob it inside and 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 Ivy. Jaden way up for 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 and he slams it.
And he's fouled.
18 threes the previous game, the Knicks.
𝗙𝗪𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 on Anunoby. Harris.
Back, but the Pistons take it away. To the basket for a jam and some hang time.
Ivy wide open. Jaden Ivey buries another one. He's looking much better. Gets bottled up by Simmons. 1 second to shoot. Cade! Parker toying with Noah Clowney. Oh, that's a tough shot. And he got him on the arm. Beasley, turn around. Oh, mercy! Right in front of him.
Holland on the drive. Holland to the rim. Lays it up, lays it in.
I think he made his mind out.
And he got there on the subway. On the second one there. Here's Cade to the basket. Lays it up, lays it in. That was Stu who sets the screen and Fontecchio gets it back and buries it. Nice play. Dish it to Jaden for a long gun. It goes. Jaden Ivey.
Detroit, where will the offense come from? Ivey. Oh, my goodness.
Jaden Ivey to the basket in a hurry. Gets a quick slam. There's 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡𝗪𝗢𝗪 Jr. Cade ahead to Jaden to the rim for a jam. So he has another triple-double. Meantime, Ron Holland to the basket, off the glass. Good! That's a strong move by Daniels. He'll get it back to the basket. Scores it! Cade against Dyson Daniels. Drives into the basket. Hook! Hits it! That he turned in Charlotte. To the basket for a jam.
Sadly, we just lost him. Maybe within the last year.
Down the lane goes Cade. Jaden Ivey wraps it around inside for Reed. Knew exactly what to do. The rebound. To Cade in the middle of the floor. Logs to Jalen for a jam. The injured 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡𝗪𝗢𝗪 Jr. gives it up. And Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 to the basket. Inside for Isaiah Stewart. Nice, soft, lefty hook. Let me back off. Lob it inside. Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 with a jam.
Beasley, good dump off. 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 taking it right to him. Ron Holland now. Good first step by the rookie, and Ron Holland with an answer. Cade, the alley-oop, and Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. He does. Oh! Marcus Sasser.
The front court. A 3. It counts! What a shot by Marcus. Take the lead. Beasley off the high glass, it dropped. Boy, what a beautiful feed there for Detroit. There's an alley-oop stop. Cunningham with a perfect feed, and 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪.
Ivy has it. Ivy still has it. Control. Oh, Jaden Ivey at the horn. That is Ivy. Oh, mercy. Jaden Ivey with 20 for a shot. Ivy working against George through contact and an and-one opportunity.
Foul line, fires, it's in and out. Jalen 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 boards it, back up and flushes. Midcourt's the outlet to Jaden. Jaden lobs to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. Touch the square for a score. Cade to the basket. He hits it.
Cade dribbling through traffic. Pull up, little mid-range, and Cade Pistons only have 5 seconds to shoot. Cade realizing, hoisting, and hitting. Big shot from Cade. Duren calling for it again. Duren got Martin in the air and one. Tobias Harris asking for it, working against 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. Harris moving to his left through contact. Sasser into the lane. That's a teardrop. Rattles that one home. I will improve to 8-0 at home. 11-7 overall. Londus Williams deep
Out on the floor, right?
Yes.
Young man, 21 years of age, and the three-pointer by Jaden Ivey. Jaden, nice feed. He gets Tobias a three. Inside for Holland. He scores it. Oh, from the baseline. Buries it at the horn. Pistons 15, Memphis 12. Jalen Duren to the biz. Holland to the basket. Nice looking scoop and score. Topside long gun by Holland right down the middle.
Much different vibe in the Motor City this year as Harris inside dunks it.
Okay, topside to Ron Holland. Holland to the lane, fall away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds to the basket. Scoops and scores with .6.
Heading out to Ivy. Beasley. A deep three. Oh, threes late. This since I was a kid. Tough take, Tobias. 14 of his 22. Deep three.
Malik Beasley has checked in for the Pistons. Luckily, Jalen challenge. Second one is in and out and tapped in.
Nothing in 2:28.
Lob inside for him. It hasn't been close since the first. Marcus Sasser with a long three from the top after a forecourt. Tobias Harris to the basket, flips it up, fills it up. Count that. Cade. Inbounds, and look at that. Gets to the basket. Kissed the glass, scored it. Count that baby in a foul. Picked off by Cade. Tobias again to the rim, this time a soft slam. Meantime, 39 on the Tom Thibodeau team, you're doing something right. Here's 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 from the corner. 69 now our score. Jaden Ivey got a
Lost to Memphis Saturday. Celtics are 44-2. Lee scores at least 14.
커닝햄 스크린 받으면서 이동하고 있습니다. 샷클락 계속 떨어져요. 수비수를 이겨내고 있습니다. 커닝햄 득점.
Ronald Holland to the basket, reverses off glass, got it, count it. Hardaway Jr. snaps it to Cade. Cade with a lob to Thompson. A flying pass, picked off by the Pistons. To the basket for a slam. 13 for Duncan Robinson. It's Tim Hardaway Jr. answering, and the Pistons.
The switch, Marketing puts a hand in his face. The three takes a jump up and in.
Shot clock inside 5. Doesn't matter to Malik Beasley. Jr. boards it. Cade has it. Deep to Paul Reed. Jams.
Suns just have to match that intensity.
Cade with the crush. Break all over by Royce O'Neal. Quick closeout by Beal. Out to Hardaway Jr. in the lane, hangs and hits. .7 to go.
Better defense. Fontecchio. Deep three from Fontecchio. Pushing the right buttons. Here we go. Run out opportunity. Look out. Ron Holland takes it. 3 to shoot. Beasley, runner. Got it. That's who. Cade working baseline, working against Keegan Murray in addition to Tim Hardaway. Out to Beasley. Malik Beasley, there's one. Beasley in rhythm. Oh! Malik Beasley. Beasley to Ivy for the pump fake. Oh, he got fouled. Sizing up his matchup against Watson. Oh my mercy. One run by the Nuggets. There's Ivy. Continuation. Suspends himself. Good cut without the basketball. Jaden Ivey. 15 basketball. Gives it up. Ron Holland. Oh! Ron Holland with the three. In the Pistons.
Tim Hardaway Jr. from the wing for 3. Oh! A follow-up flush by Pistons run it back the other way. Lob to Tobias for a stop. For him. Comes away to Ausar Thompson. Hardaway Jr. to Ausar. He skies and James.
Pistons pulled her off that time.
Here's Tim Hardaway Jr. with a jumper. No! It looked like it might be a lob. Here's Tobias with a corner three, and it's through. Against KJ Simpson. Tobias fakes the shot, drives, and dunks. On the stuff try by Stu. The Pistons go the other way, and here come the Pistons the other way. Hardaway Jr. lobs, and Malik gets it. Cade against Nickel Walker. Cade to the lane, fires him in front, fills it. Topside Malik Beasley, this for three, and it's through.
I guess he's working.
But now
time to catch it and shoot.
Jalen Durham shot, up and in.
Who was an aspiring all-star at some point in his career. This is the kind of game you show up for.
No shot.
And that's a good offensive team, the Vikings.
Finds Hardaway Jr. for the corner three, and it's through. And he is fouled. Back to Malik, up fake, line drive gun goes.
Picking him up.
Cunningham, good spin and finish.
Stewart. I know the Lions are already the best team in the NFL. These guys could play for them.
Threw it in the lane and taken by nobody except the Pistons. Jalen Durham way up to Cade. Steph Curry can't convert. On the other end, Tobias scores. 2:25 left. I feel like it is. There's Cade Cunningham. Hook on the run, and he hit it. Malik Beasley drives. Floater from the paint. Fills it up. Stewart screens. Beasley from the wing for three, and it's through. Huge, huge. Hands to Beasley. Topside gunning. It goes. Malik Beasley with the long. There's Malik Beasley. Here's Malik for three, and it's through. Wow. He led the Knicks with 11 in the third. Beasley from the foul line. Hardaway Jr. passes on the shot. Beasley doesn't, and he drains it. Tobias. Top side for Tim Hardaway Jr. A long three is through. To the baseline. Way outside for Tim Hardaway Jr. This for three. It's through. Up with it. To Isaiah Stewart. To Simone Fontecchio. And he triples. Tim Hardaway Jr. to the basket. Lays it up. Lays it in.
Sitting number 8 in the Eastern Conference is Harris. Nobody stepped up.
Cade to forecourt. A lob to Jalen Durham. Down it goes. Durant with 36. Malik Beasley with a shot. Yes. With 1 point there.
Stewart on Şengün. And he hits the turnaround chip. Now to Ausar. Fadeaway elbow. Jay got it to go. There's the help, the kick, the reset, the shot, and the make at the horn for Hardaway Jr.
Cade from the corner. Cade drives to the baseline. No looks it for Jalen Durham to the basket for a deuce. Here he is splitting the defense. Firing from in front, filling it up. Flips to Cade. Thought about the three. Lobs to Jalen for a jam. What a windmill. He has it. Looks way up the court to Ausar Thompson. Got him a dunk. What a play. Cade has it, lobs it. Ausar with a stuff. Great look at Ron Holland from the corner. Yes! He hits it. It's a three for Orlando. Up 7 right now. Not for long. A lob to Jalen Durham from Malik Beasley. Cade with a long gun. It goes! Ricky Tyson. Pass picked up on the baseline and knocked down. Tim Hardaway Jr. Step to the corner, gun for three, and it's through. Huge hoop. Off to Cade, a lob inside to Jalen Durham for a deuce. Cade spins to the lane, fires from in front. It falls. Jalen Durham to the basket, went right down the middle, and again wraps it around to Hardaway Jr. A corner three is through. The lob to Jalen Durham for a jam. It outside to Malik Beasley. He'll rise and gun for three, and it's through. What a shot by Malik.
Now it's Hardaway alone. He's got Harris coming with him, but doesn't need the help. Hardaway to
them these days.
For sure. On the jump.
Days ago. The question now is, does that get revisited with the current team structure of the Lakers? Or
do one and with it. Halfway through the first. Tobias lob. Jalen Durham taps it in. Nice lob to Jalen for a jam. Hardaway Jr. Nice lob to Jalen Durham for a jam.
Fakes, looks, sets his feet, and buries a three.
Pistons mounting a comeback. Holland to the basket. Scores it! Clock at 7. Malik to the basket. To the baseline. In front to Stu. Flips it up, fills it up. Play. Cade with a long three. It's through! Holland inbounds to Marcus Sasser. Marcus with an up fake and a shot. Ausar Thompson boards it, lobs it to Jalen Duren. Flips it up and in. Isaiah Stewart with a screen for Ausar Thompson. Who hands to Stu. Tecchio.
They're starting to get scrappy again, aren't they?
Inside to JD for a jam. Stop him on that possession. Tobias to the basket. That could be continued.
42 after one against 76ers.
Loose ball. You know Holland's going to go get it. Jalen Duren against Salon. Deep to Ausar Thompson for a dunk. This is the lob in, or the Bulls with a lob inside. It's off the glass. Tobias way outside for Isaiah Stewart. Malik Beasley for three.
He is guarding Ron Hahn. Here is Malik Beasley. Nobody has made more threes.
By Cade. To Jalen Duren. The lob to Ausar Thompson. One hand, soft slam.
The Hardaway miss belongs to Ausar Thompson, and he finds Duren. Thompson kept it alive yet again.
Hardaway Jr. with the screen. Cade to the basket. Softly lays it up and in. In the league. Paul lost the ball. Jalen Duren with a lob. Jalen Duren flips it to Ausar Thompson. Attacks the basket, lays it up, lays it in. Way outside for Cade, who will drive it. Scoop it, reverse off the square. The trade deadline. Cade with a screen from Malik. Cade with a long gun, it goes. Cade, stop and go. In the corner from Malik Beasley, and a long gun. Gives it up to Hardaway Jr., gets it back, gets to the basket, flips it up, and puts it up off the high glass, and hits it!
Against Indiana, going 4 for 13. The other way, it's Harris.
Getting down to Jalen Duren. Jalen with a jam.
And the Pistons lead.
Basketball. Schroeder will trigger. Basket cut. Ausar Thompson. What a play. It's through! That should have counted 4. It's 24-20.
6 turnovers for the Celtics in the first. Beasley.
Cade finds Hardaway Jr. for 3, and that is through. Ausar Thompson behind the back, down the lane to the rim, lays it up, lays it in!
Better all season when they run.
66-59 our score. From the corner, works against Murray. Drives it right into him, gets it off the glass, and good. Count it. Oh no. Jokic with the rebound. Swipe by Cade! Down by Tobias. Cade, forecourt to Tim Hardaway Jr. Knocked down on a triple. He gives it up to Tobias. Pistons go deep to Jalen Duren for a dunk. Jalen Duren down the lane, gets to the rim, throws it, ejected by Jalen Duren. That's 6 blocks for JD, and a drive. Malik Beasley with a drive, double clutch hook on the run, he hit it. Hard to find Sensabaugh. A nice setup with a rebound to Cade. Behind the back to JD for a jam. Let's say he threw it away. Tim Hardaway to Ausar. Jalen Duren with a drive. By everybody for a jam. Cade for 3, and it's through. For 3. Off the heel. No, it came down and through. Cade on the run. Line bounce to Stu for a stop. Tobias finds himself a shot, fires, fills it, and the foul. Throws it up, fills it up, hits the deck, count that baby in a foul. Screen from Jalen Duren. Lobs to JD for a jam. Cade to the lane, lobs to JD for another jam. Cade against Kamara. Cade lobs it, JD jams it. 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡𝗢 got it. There's time for Tobias to lay it up, and time for Simone.
Picks and random drag screens in transition.
The second best three-point shooter in the entire NBA.
From JD. Cade, another lob inside, a one-hand grab and slam by 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡𝗢. In forecourt, it's down low.
And Chris, I mean, the double-double is almost 20 and 20, 15 and 15 to be exact.
Back to Cade. Against Keyshawn George, down the lane, lobs, and Jalen jams. Shot clock at 6. Simone comes to get it. Squares up and fires and fills it. Count that baby away. Here's Cade to the basket on the other end for a jam.
He's had the ball in his hands a lot with Cunningham out. Beasley around a screen. It's a 1-2. Hardaway wide open for three away.
2-on-1 break against McCollum. Cade with a lob, a jam for us. Duran dribble hands to Hardaway Jr. He'll step back, long gun it, miss it. JD with a rebound, back up. Williamson up on Cade. Schroeder down deep, and Isaiah Stewart
played the Pistons very difficult.
Ron Holland with a quick cut to the basket. Highsmith way outside for Malik, and a long gun that goes. Great setup. Rebound 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓. 𝗙𝗢𝗓 still with it. Nice lob to JD for a ball. 3 seconds, 2. He'll gun for 3, and it nestles. Top and go. Ron Holland to the basket for a scoop, and double teamed. Whirls off to Ron Holland for a score.
But moving him from different spots.
Pistons set up Stu for a stop. Last guy. Tobias to the basket. Look at that nice setup. Takes it back. Off to Ron Holland for a baseline drive and a deuce. How quick. One tap won't go. JD follows with a fiery flush. Jalen Duran jump hook. He hit it. Count that baby, and a foul. Junior fakes the 3 down deep for 𝗙𝗢𝗟 Thompson into the corner for to the basket. If it goes, slices, scores.
On the initial surge, crossed over and still put a lot of pressure on Jalen Duran.
Man died. Threes all around, nowhere to go, and the Pistons running out to runners. Count that baby, and a foul. Wow, what a play by Stu. Tim Hardaway Jr. on the drive. Nice dump off to 𝗙𝗢𝗟 for a Scozy. Splashed it down. Count that baby, and a foul. He's a pit bull. Malik Beasley with a downtown gun that goes. Malik Beasley in the middle on a 3-on-1 break, and Jalen Duran jams on the run. By Reed, he'll cut to the basket, hook it, and hit it. Nice job, Paul.
Back out to Harris. Hardaway Jr. knocks it down. Man, he is. And it comes off to Duran. Pistons looking to get an easy one.
From the corner. Perfect. Rebounded by 𝗙𝗢𝗟 Thompson. Up and slams. Count that baby, and a foul. Open and missing is Lawson. 2 seconds. 1. Tim Hardaway Jr. Malik Beasley to 𝗙𝗢𝗟 Thompson to the basket for a jam. Dennis Schroeder to the lane. Dennis Schroeder with a shot. Dances and drops. The Pistons know what he can do. From the corner, Hardaway from Stu. Cade with a drive. Flew by Edey, laid it up, laid it in.
101-96.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the many areas, and there you see the physicality I was talking about earlier. One of the things that Doug talked about this morning in film was you do not hesitate as top.
Here's a knockaway by Ron Holland on the lob inside. To the basket for a jam. In and out. JD with the rebound. He's going back up and flushing it.
That's just his second shot, believe it or not, since he made that 3-pointer early in the game.
Cade has it. Thinking about a 3. Up it goes. Down it goes. Against McBride. Screen from Stu. Dish in the paint for Stu. Deeper to Ron Holland. Kuzma. Lob to 𝗙𝗢𝗟 Thompson. Young man way short in that
potential 4 or 5-point deficit.
3.5 left in the third. 𝗙𝗢𝗟 screens for Cade. Cade with a huge hoop. Man, he was way behind.
He keeps backing up more and more.
Simone from the corner again. Got it again. Seconds left in the regular season. Clipman with a knockaway. Launches from the corner. Waters trying to launch. Does. And drains it.
Hangs and connects. Harper Jr.
Tobias to take a long 3. He does, and it's through. Tobias Harris sings the Knicks with 2. Cade lobs. That's a great, smart player. Cade to the lane. Forces, fires, fills it.
Omnipresent now.
Beasley in the corner. That's good.
For the Pistons, he was tough on the Knicks in game 1. From the baseline, the shot is down.
Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham, step back J is good.
And I love.
Shot clock is winding down. Schroeder.
Screen from Duran. Back inside to JD. Flips to us.
Should have shot it. Cunningham coming the other way. Finds Beasley and the slam.
Oh, what a... Inside, they don't contest it. Harris knocks down a 3 with 1
Beasley trying to get free. Spinning on Payne. Driving all the way. And gets the layup to go.
Where the physicality plays a part.
Oh, Cunningham! Lefty throwdown! Anunoby watching Cunningham. Now McBride blocks in the third quarter alone. Beasley for 3!
스크린 활용하는 커닝햄. 인사이드 듀런 베이스라인 컷. 아싸.
44-42. Schroeder ties the game. The scoop to the hoop.
And he's one.
Tobias makes the 3, drives, dishes, and Jalen Duren work against Bridges. 1 on the clock. He'll fire and fill it. Trail by 1. Malik Beasley for 3. And it's through! Cade to the baseline. The turn and gun goes. Great Schroeder. Clock at 7. Inside of the big man. Deeper to Asar for a dunk.